Historic communities in southern Minnesota along the Blue Earth and Minnesota rivers are hoping for a calm night and no additional rising water. Earlier today, Governor Tim Walz and other leaders got to see the flooding from the air. The message is we are not out of the woods, and as Ian Russell reports, everything is being done to help with cleanup and recovery.
There are a lot of thoughts those in Waterville are having right now.
That's probably a block away from us. That's where the actual beach is.
Shock.
This here's the parking lot.
This is the worst it's ever been.
Awe.
We have a place that's about maybe 50, 60 feet from the river normally.
And a wonder over what comes next.
At the National Guard down here, so it's involving some government issues, so maybe things will start happening.
And as water fills the streets, above them,
get a broader view of the damage, especially in south central Minnesota.
state officials got a first-hand look at the damage.
So at this point in time, pretty extensive damage, pretty widespread.
Governor Tim Walz and Senator Amy Klobuchar, along with leaders from various state agencies, visiting many of the areas with some of the strongest damage, like Waterville and the Rapidan Dam.
Looking at that dam and seeing the severe damage there, as well as washed out roads in Minnesota, we could well be into our $10.5 million. That is the level at which federal aid would tick in for public infrastructure.
For those who are displaced, the National Guard will open one of their armories in Faribault, working with the Red Cross to shelter those that need it.
We would partner with other agencies to try to get those people moved into other more permanent shelters as soon as feasible.
Also possible, a special session to help.
That is the absolute definition of what a special session should be used for in an emergency situation. If we need to do it, we'll do it.
It's highest I've ever seen.
But above all, for those living here, they want something done to stop this in the future.
They need to have a plan on how to control the flow of water through here too many times, and this being the worst.
Senator Klobuchar did mention that other cities in the state have changed how they handle floods because of past instances, emphasizing the need for preventative measures. Now, many of these damaged bridges and roads will need to be inspected to make sure they're safe, and that can only be done when the water eventually recedes. Julie?
All right, thank you, Ian.